Hello, people of the internet. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we're going to be reviewing the second week of my GCSEs. I took 3 exams. So my first exam that I did was English literature. As a school, we dropped poetry, which I am so thankful for, because at first I was like complaining all the time, saying like we literally annotated the heck out of the poetry and it was all for nothing. But then I just realised that you have to remember 20 poems, and thank God that I did not have to do that. Instead we did Inspector Calls and Christmas Carol. This year was weird because basically what happened was we had to do one, and then the teachers took the paper and they gave us the next paper, and then we had to do it again, and my hands were just aching. I felt like that was kind of good just because I could like give even amount of time for each one, because I feel like timing it yourself is a bit harsh, and it was good that they let us do it in 2 sections. I found Christmas Carol easier than Inspector Calls. I feel like the main reason for that is because in Christmas Carol we got given an extract. Oh no. We got given an extract, whereas with Inspector Calls you don't get given anything. They give you an option of 2, either describe a character or a theme, and of course I'd go for the theme. But yeah, the character was on Eric, and I was just like, heck no Eric, I'm not giving my time to you. So did not do that. I bought my special speedy pen. It's just a pen that I can write like super fast with, and it's really good. So if you're allowed to, which you should, because how could you cheat with a pen? Like, how does that work? AQA. The thing is, I really like English Lit, but I'm not even picking it for A levels, so bye bye English Lit. My next exam that I did was RE. This is really weird, but you actually write more in RE than in English. With RE, there was 4 sections, and it was an hour and 45 minutes. I managed to finish that. The only thing is with RE is I felt like I repeated myself so much. Like I used sanctity of life, that all life is holy and belongs to God, like 20 million times. So like 1 4 marker, sanctity of life, 12 marker, sanctity of life, 1 marker, sanctity of life. So I don't know if they will give me the marks for all of it, but hopefully they did. And I like that exam. Like, I'm not really a good person of expressing my own opinion, because I don't know, I'm really like indecisive. Like I don't feel like I get swayed like really easily, and I can't like really pick a side, so I usually just talk about both. And yeah, so that was our last exam was chemistry. And I think I already told you guys back then I hate science, and yeah, I still hate science, but I used to also really not like my science teacher. Actually kind of like it now, just because the night before, after I did my RE exam, I went to science and she was going through bond breaking, and I actually understood it. Like, I did not understand it at all before, but with that, can I tell you guys, that bond breaking question, that 4 marker, I got 723. The reason why I remember that was because I wrote it in my head after the exam, because I had 15 minutes to spare. But everyone, let me stress this, every single person got a different answer to that question. So I don't know, I think chemistry right this time, it was a lot of stuff that we do in class, right, but extra, like we were doing moles, and we have to talk about limiting factor, and I was like, limiting factor, and I put aluminium because I was an educated guess. And then the rest of science, I felt like there wasn't much on, oh, exo and endothermic wasn't even on the exam. Like, it was mainly, I feel like it was mainly like reactivity series that was so common, and like doing like electrolysis, but like the electrolysis questions were also like never seen before. Like, I feel like, look, I feel like I understand the exam secret. So what the exam is basically trying to do is, well, yeah, practically succeeded at this, is give us the advanced information and then they do it, but they word it weirdly, and they also don't even do some other stuff on the advanced information. Or maybe it was like how in maths, like we were like, oh, where do we use this? But turns out in this question you were supposed to use this. So maybe there was a question on exo and endothermic, but I ended up writing about something completely different. Anyway, it's the holidays, guys. And let me tell you, the holidays, I feel like, is the hardest. Motivation is at its worst during the holidays, because I don't know, it's your holidays. So like when you say holidays, you don't think of revision, but let me tell you guys, you need to revise. This holiday is what's gonna make or break your exam. My teacher told me it's a race. You, darling, are up against the entire country. And you put in that extra hour while other people slack off, that is where you get the top grades. So if you really want to get the top grades, you need to be different to everyone else. While there are people off on holiday, or while there are people just watching K-drama, aka not me, totally not me watching Penthouse, you will be revising and will be getting a head start. Because we're running a marathon right now. Marathon. And you're not gonna stop revising, but you're gonna take breaks, which is when my K-drama comes in, my revision timetable. Just because I used to hate planning, but I realized planning is actually really effective if you want to put something down and set your goals. What I found, a mistake that I used to do during revising time, is I usually revise one topic really heavy, like really in depth, like you need to focus on all your subjects. So what I'm going to plan on doing is doing 2 subjects each day in depth, but not too in depth. I'm working on the stuff I don't like. I'll put it up now. Do you see it? And you guys can copy it. If you guys go to my school, you guys can obviously like use the same, since we are doing the same subjects. Well, mainly, unless you pick geography. And yeah, that's pretty much it of the video. Thank you for tuning in on reviewing my second week of a GCSE. I hope you guys do all the best, wishing you the best holiday, and keep revising and keep sane, and we're gonna get through this. Yeah, toodles guys.